Well, thank you very much. Obviously, a very exciting day for us to all be back in person. It's great to be able to see each and every one of you. For us, we have a lot to look forward to in this upcoming season. Some polls have us preseason ranked number 4 in the country. And I think what I'm probably most excited about is, having the buy-in from our players. To have 3 seniors all choose to return to come back with their extra year of eligibility. Feel fortunate to be able to have that. And again, to have another year with the experience factor for our younger players, is a big push for us going into this season. We returned 93% of our scoring. That led the nation in scoring last year at 91 points per game, and also the team that was first in assist to turnover ratio last year. So with that many possessions, to be able to secure the ball like they were able to do was a big piece to our success last season. We returned all 5 starters. We had 6 players average in double figures, and all of them returned. We'll be led, obviously, by Ashley Owusu and Diamond Miller, who were named co-MVP last year in the Big Ten tournament, and also just coming off of gold medals in the AmeriCup in Puerto Rico this past summer. Katie Benson, our grad senior, comes back, led the nation in 3-point field goal percentage last year at 50%. Chloe Bibby, her experience factor, her toughness to be able to have Angel Reese, Mimi Collins, Shanice Lewis, when you talk about another senior coming off of an injury to return back to the court. So just so many weapons for us that we're really looking forward to. Our preseason, our non-conference schedule will prepare us. We play 3 of the top 5 teams in the country this season. So all games that are going to prepare us for what will be the most difficult Big Ten season ahead. To have 4 teams in the Sweet 16 is huge, and that experience factor is going to play a huge part of who's hoisting that trophy come March.
We will now open up questions for Coach.
Hey Brenda, Kareem Copeland from the Washington Post.
I agree.
You just kind of touched on a lot of the things. Last year at this time, we were talking about so many newcomers, new starters, that kind of thing. Then all of a sudden you guys went out, had all that success, and you're bringing everybody back. I'm curious, what are the conversations that you're having with the players now about these heightened expectations?
Well, first and foremost at Maryland, we always welcome them. We want that bar set as high as possible. The standard has always been set. We're disappointed anytime we lose a game. So for us, we embrace it. Our motto this season is complete the mission. And for us, it's, going as far as we can, each and every game getting better, building upon each game that we get to play in. The schedule was created on purpose that way to prepare us for March.
Right up front here, second row.
Hey, Coach James Boyd, Hill Review. You played at the collegiate level, you've coached at the collegiate level for a long time, so to have the men and women here today, to have the branding, March Madness around women's basketball, how significant do you think that is, and how have you seen it, change over the years?
It's huge, we're in 2021, so, to finally see, the needle being moved, when these young women, just as I grew up, had the same dreams, and now to be able to see them fulfilled. To be able to see today's venue, what the Big Ten has put together has been extremely special for both your men's and women's teams coming in today. And for the amount of time that these student athletes put in to finally see the exposure, to see the credibility, to see the equalness, for both genders, it's a huge moment in our time.
Near the back.
Brenda, Steve Strumming, Exo High School Sports, Indiana Sports Network. Brenda, you elevated the program when you were at Ball State here in Muncie. Now you're at Maryland. I would call this program elite. How difficult is it for you to maintain an elite program?
Yeah, very difficult. I think, the climb to the top sometimes I think can be easy, but sustaining it, the consistency is you know, the hardest. And I think that's probably one of the things I take the most pleasure in, is that we have been able to sustain that elite level and consistency year in and year out. But you know, the grind never stops. You know, it's recruiting, it's, you know, being able to put your players in positions to be successful. It's having a great staff, which, you know, I'm very fortunate to have surrounded around me with great, hardworking young people that want to put Maryland on their chest. So, you know, just proud, obviously, of what we've built and wanting to sustain it.
Right here up front.
Marcus Fuller, Star Tribune. Coach, you spent early in your career in Minnesota, and I was wondering your thoughts on the Final Four coming to Minneapolis.
Yeah, I love it. You know, it was a short stay, but, you know, I grew up in Iowa, so, you know, very close for my family and friends as well. You know, Minnesota has a special place in my heart as well, you know, of giving me the opportunity to be able to coach there for a season. So I can't think of a better place for the Final Four.
Any additional questions for Coach? Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.